Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the internet's favorite game show. This is Don't Be an Asshole. It's the show where we all like to read through some stories. Well, hang on. It's the show where really one of us likes to read through all the stories because she's the one that goes out and finds them on Reddit that all deal with assholes and the people who love them or hate them. But she brings them on this show each and every week. We read them on air, we judge them, we discuss them, and we try to crown ourselves a new royal asshole each and every single week. My name is Kevin Graham.
I'm Christy.
I'm Blakely K.
And I'm Jason X.
How are we doing?
I do have a question.
You have a question
for Christy.
Yes.
Well, hang on.
Okay, and this, we've done this show for over a year.
But hang on. Wait. Like you're not supposed to ask questions at the top.
No, you're not supposed to ask questions.
No,
about
because
the title.
because I was told this one's gonna be a quick one. I was told we were gonna be
quickie.
I was told we were gonna be quick tonight.
No.
So I agreed.
I didn't say quick.
I preemptively agreed.
It can be quick as long as it's good.
No,
as long as everybody gets theirs, it's fine.
We're not allowed to have desserts. It's past the window time. We have a hard stop. It's got to be short to the point.
No.
I was told I'm not allowed to talk.
No.
More than I normally do.
Like right now.
I mean,
No. But
no.
See, I understand I'm talking right now, but I'm trying to just get the whole point across of what I need to say. So because I was told, this is what I was told.
Not
people
from me.
No, somebody told me. I don't know who. It might have been the other guy, but
What other
I
guy?
was told
The other guy.
that we were going to be short and sweet tonight, to the point. No fucking around. So let's just go into the rules. Let's get these stories out, and let's close it out.
I said
I had a
this.
question. I
Okay.
don't know if anybody cares. But
Go ahead.
Let's hear the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my question for Christy, before I was so fucking rudely interrupted.
Listen, you put me as the host. What do you want? I'm trying to keep this thing on track, and each and every week, you fuckers just derail me. It's like I'm trying to get through the opening.
He's blaming
and,
us.
Yeah, it's your guys'
You
fault.
still haven't let him say his question. Who's derailing it now?
Ask your question.
Thank you. We've been doing this for over a year.
Yeah.
And the question I wanted to ask, that I wanted to know, is since you curate the stories that are on the Reddit as well, do you personally interact with any of the stories? Do you experience any assholeness towards you personally with any of these stories?
I have never posted a comment or a thread in the subreddit Am I the Asshole ever.
Oh.
Okay. So she's just an observer.
Can you like things like you do in other forums or no?
You can upvote them.
Upvote.
You can save them, which I
okay.
do a lot
Yes.
of.
Yeah.
But I participate elsewhere in the world of Reddit.
Mm.
So you're not like, oh, that was a good burn.
Do you have a
let me
favorite
uptake that
other?
one.
Since you were on the Reddit, do you have a favorite other?
Oh, that's a good question.
I do.
50-50?
I don't look at 50-50. That's a horrible suggestion. Don't go to 50-50 if you like
I don't know what
yourself
that
and your
is.
eyeballs.
Oh, it's crazy.
No.
Oh, you see some shit. You want a wild night?
It's all about gambling.
doing later.
It's a 50% chance it's a post you're gonna like, and if it's a 50% chance it's gonna fuck you up
Mentally,
mentally,
emotionally,
Don't go on that
to the
subreddit.
core.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not. I had a concussion. I'm not prepared for that.
No, no, you're not.
This question was
Okay.
directed at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this through. I'm going to just stop talking.
I very much like the succulent subreddit. I've posted in there a few times.
Oh.
I'm in the gardening subreddit and the awe subreddit for cute things.
I feel like I'd like that one.
Animal
you just
Crossing.
saved your plants.
I've been in Animal Crossing.
I had to bring my succulent in yesterday. It got cold out.
Oh.
Yeah, all mine are inside right now.
He's okay to be outside now. I was like, I can't let him die. I had a bunch of them just start rooting off new plants and stuff. I'm like, they're doing so good.
Babies.
I had so many babies. It dropped so many babies. It was amazing. Anyways,
Guys, I've got 6 stories tonight.
Wait, hold on, whoa, what?
Wait a
Six
minute.
That's a lot.
You said
Stories.
this was going to be a short one.
No, I said the stories would be short.
Well,
It's
in
gonna
my
be
point exactly.
jam-packed.
Oh,
Jam-packed.
oh, it's like a frat party assholes.
What frat parties have you been to? Well, no, yeah, what?
They're full of assholes indeed, but hopefully they're all in pants.
I once got left at a frat party. Thanks, Mike.
Should have called me.
Okay, Mike.
Did you even know him then?
I don't think I knew you yet. So
No, it was like, didn't you get left in Oswego?
it was Oswego. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
we knew each other at that point, asshole. we've also
I don't think I
discussed
have your
this.
number, though.
I'm pretty sure you did. It's okay.
Wait,
Anyway.
were you drinking?
Anyway.
Okay, he was drunk and he didn't think about it.
I mean, that is not true.
You didn't think about it. You just said you didn't know him, and he said you did. You were drunk.
But I also knew like Studley Steve, but I wasn't going to call him at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh, he would have come pick you up.
And anyways, we had a lot of
I know.
shit to
I
get
would've bought
through,
him popcorn.
guys.
We got 6 stories.
This
guys.
Six
is
stories.
jam-packed.
Okay,
Six
so how does
stories.
this work?
Are the
Because
rules
clearly I don't know
different?
the rules.
The rules are the same.
Same
I'm
rules?
going to read the title of the story.
Mhm.
You're going to tell me whether
Mhm.
you think this person is an asshole or not. And then I will read the rest of the very short story. And then you can tell me who the true asshole of this story is. They're very short, to the point. Maybe I lied a little bit on the sweet part, but
Oh.
I imagine that we'll go through them much faster. So I
Metaphorically sweet.
kept 6 of them.
Okay.
Nice,
All
okay.
right. You get a little bonus here, folks.
Bonus.
I'm excited.
Bonus.
You guys want to jump in?
Let's
Hell
do
yeah.
it. Let's do
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
let's do it.
Am I the asshole for continuing to paint?
Oh,
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna say no.
sure.
I'm gonna say they got into a stupid petty argument and they had to finish a fucking wall, and you just don't let your paint dry out.
I think somebody had a headache from fumes,
Oh,
and
some lead paint?
and you got to stop that shit.
You can't stop painting a wall in the middle, then you have fucking lines and shit.
mhm.
No, well, I guess it
You're-
depends on the
go
coat. It depends on the coat.
outside
Depends
till
on
I'm
the
done.
coat. If we haven't done the second coat yet, we're okay.
Anyways,
Anyways,
so 2 no's and a yes.
2 no's and a yes.
Oh wait, or 2 yeses and a no.
2
yeses
yeses
and
and
a
a
no.
no.
Strike that. Reverse it.
it.
I'm spending the holidays this week with my aunt and uncle.
Hmm.
Today, they told me that I had to help them paint their fence in the garden. I was
Dick.
kind of annoyed about it, considering it was supposed to be a holiday, but I didn't express this. I wanted to get it done
Okay.
fast so I could get back to other stuff. I
Mhm.
did rush, and some paint dripped to the lower wall. My aunt was not pleased and yelled at me over it. She said that if I wasn't going to put any effort in, if I wasn't going to put any effort in, then don't do it at all. And I just decided to go inside to the computer. Or no, she said that, God, what a fucking terrible sentence. She said that if I wasn't going to put any effort in, then I should just go inside on the computer. This really
Okay.
fired me up internally. I was upset and pissed off, so I decided to knuckle down and began to paint efficiently with no dripping. They acknowledged this as well, with my uncle joking the wall looked like a timeline of the paint, some dripping down at the beginning and the rest spotless. However, my aunt began insisting I take a break and have ice cream with them. I told them no, I was fine to keep on pushing forward with the painting. She kept nagging at me to take a break, even trying to take the brush off of me, which I pushed her away.
Oh.
After we were done, she appeared annoyed, saying I made them feel bad. I painted their fence for
Yeah.
free. I wasn't tired and did it all the way that they wanted, and she's just ungrateful towards me for it. We had a little argument, and I really feel like heading home rather than staying here. What do you think?
How old is this person?
It does not say.
You cut out. You cut out.
Oh, it doesn't say.
Oh,
You're
did we
still
lose?
cutting out.
What the
Lost
fuck?
audio. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Can you
Hey,
guys
there
not
we
hear
go.
us?
She's back.
What?
She's back.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're back,
No,
you're back.
you were out. You were gone.
That's got to
Oh.
be the other mic.
Okay.
Try again.
They didn't say how old they were.
Okay. They didn't say.
Here, I'm confused.
They came on vacation to their aunt and uncle's house, and they asked them to paint their fence.
Well, I'm also confused that they asked to paint the fence, and they're saying that they got it on the wall.
Yeah, how did
Or
you?
the- or
Sounds like
floor,
maybe
or-
there was a bit of a. So in our neighborhood, it's a bit slanted. Some of the houses have a little bit of a retaining wall, and then the fence is above it. So it's like a stone wall,
Oh,
like
okay.
holding up the
Oh,
earth behind
okay.
it, and then the fence.
Right.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
that's what I'm
Okay.
imagining.
But either way, some portion of it wasn't supposed to be painted, and it got
And
painted.
it got painted.
Right.
It got painted.
I feel, this is weird. This is weird to me.
Very strange.
Well,
It reminds me a
It's
lot.
like, why did you ask in the first place? But also, like, maybe they just thought it would be a fun little activity to do. But weird, real weird.
Weird, because it sounds like he's doing it all by himself, but the aunt and uncle are just like not They're just
helping.
sitting there.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the aunt popped over the fence, like from the other side, like she was doing the other side.
No, I think she popped her head out from inside.
Yeah.
Wait, so they just made
This sounds a lot like Keep Your Coats On. We got a bunch of couches to move on Christmas Eve.
yes.
Right.
Like-
right.
yes,
Like the people that are like, surprise, thanks for coming over, but oh, by the way, can you help us with this really fucking difficult task
No.
real quick?
honestly, I think it's really fucking weird. Just leave. Just leave.
Just get out of there.
Well, can we
Just
go back
leave.
to the point where he said that he pushed his aunt away?
Because she was trying to physically
take the brush, because I'm sure
brush.
at that point she may have felt bad, like she may have felt as though she stepped over a
Realized.
line and was like a little
Right.
aggressive in the paint dripping. But then he was like, no, basically fuck off, and literally said he pushed her away.
Pushed her away.
Like,
I feel like
I feel like this is.
communication.
I feel like this is a European family.
Oh well, yeah, it's definitely British.
well, they said
I was
holiday.
gonna say Irish.
Okay, but
Well,
But-
they just said holidays. I think they're
Oh.
referring to the actual holidays.
Oh,
The
I thought that, for
actual
some reason I thought it said,
holiday?
I'm
Wait.
spending holiday with
The holidays.
right, that's what I thought it was too. Like they were on vacation or
Right.
something.
the holidays.
the holiday.
I'm just kind of
Holidays.
envisioning like one of those fucking
Well, you
like
can't
brooks,
paint something up
like
north.
those meadows
so are
that
they
like
down
the long
south?
fucking
Probably
fence
down
with the
south.
sheep herders and shit.
Okay,
But
sorry. I'm just gonna say communication, because if you would have told him that beforehand, like, hey, I feel like this is kind of weird. I'm like on vacation, basically.
either that or then being like, hey, when you hear, can you fucking help us paint a fence before you come?
Also,
Like that
Right.
would have been dope.
right, and then being like, no, I'm on vacation, or like just
It's just so
communicate.
weird.
I think it's
It's
I'm talking.
weird.
Right, though.
And it's kind of a dick move to spring it on somebody and be like, you're doing it wrong. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
I mean, if they're
Like, did you
dripping it
show
all
them?
over my wall, I would say something.
Then don't fucking ask for help. Hire somebody.
Or show them.
Well, that was the thing. They didn't say they didn't want it. They didn't tell them they didn't want to do it. If they would have just said they didn't fucking want to do it in the first place, instead of doing it half-ass,
Just be like, I don't want to
just be like, I don't want to do this. I'm on vacation right now.
that's a fair.
And then if they're still pushing them to do it, they don't got fucking any say in how you do it.
I don't know if they're an asshole for continuing painting. I think they're an asshole for how they continued painting, although it sounds like they did do a better job as they continued painting.
Mm.
I say talk.
But who's
See,
the-
I'm
but
on
who's
the reverse
asshole?
of that. I think they're an asshole to begin with, but then they became not an asshole when they did a good job. So,
Like after he physically assaulted his aunt?
well,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
sounds weird. Like they couldn't talk to the aunt, but they could get physical with the aunt.
Right.
oh, that sounds
That
wrong.
sounds this is Game of Thrones bullshit over here.
No.
Um,
A.
No.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say, you know what? This starts at the top. At the end of the day, it starts at the top.
Mm.
The aunt and uncle should have put better expectations on the person. They're the asshole.
Okay.
I agree. I think the aunt and uncle are the asshole
Yeah.
in this situation.
Okay.
So you guys both switched,
You
Are
did.
you switching?
Yes,
and
I'm.
I am also switching.
You're switching?
really?
Ah,
Oh, it's
okay.
two no's and a yes.
Wow.
Like we said it first on accident.
Yeah, I mean,
I-
listen,
I
the whole
think
situation
they
ain't great.
didn't fucking communicate that they didn't want to do it, and then they got all shitty about it when
See,
it came time.
I don't know. I think this
think-
is a coat and a couch situation. Like
I mean,
you're an asshole
I'm
for
not
asking.
saying
You're an asshole
it's
for asking.
not a coat and a couch situation, but like it's family and maybe they're old and they did
Oh, they're
need
definitely
help
old.
with it.
They're definitely old.
Like it's maybe
Maybe.
just a difficult task for them, and if they communicated with each other and were like, yeah, but it's really hard for us and we'd like your help with this, and the kid was just like, no, then maybe you
Right.
could have had a better situation.
Communication.
Wow.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
I'm gonna move right on to story number 2.
All right. Let's keep the train
All right,
rolling.
number 2.
Am I the asshole for calling a girl an offensive nickname?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're already saying it's
Oh.
offensive.
yeah.
Next
Yes.
story.
Short and sweet.
It's very short and sweet.
All right.
I
let's
can
hear
still
it.
read it though.
Oh yeah.
Really,
Yeah,
still
absolutely.
For the audience, I guess. Let's
yes,
go through it.
yes, okay. So on Friday, my store had a slow evening, allowing the staff to relax a little. We made some jokes, some casual, some a little edgy.
Ooh, edging.
Mm.
My coworker, we'll call Sarah, she's pretty bubbly and sweet. I'm not really interested in pursuing her. I think she has kids, but I'm not sure.
Whoa, wait, time out.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
We jumped a
Is this
level.
the last Malcolm story?
We like
the last Malcolm
jumped
story.
the fuck up the stairs into the corridor. Like we went from 0 to 60.
Real
But I
quick.
see her
She's
as a
cute, but
pretty
she's
cool
got
work
kids,
friend.
so she's
Yeah.
not a prospect.
Okay. Don't know why any of that was relevant to the story, but
Some
yeah.
people, they just,
Okay.
Mm.
But she
Yeah.
might have
Okay.
kids, but she's pretty cool.
She's pretty cool. See her as a work friend. So while we were making the jokes, she made a joke about my fetal alcohol syndrome in the form of a secret nickname she has for me.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Yo.
I wasn't
Excuse
really
me?
bothered by it, but I saw it as an invitation to tell her a nickname I have for her.
Oh.
I told her I had a nickname for her too, and that was Chubby Little Sarah. She did look a little shocked initially, but she giggled in response. However, she was pretty quiet for the rest of the
That
evening.
was an awkward giggle.
Today at work, however, she's been distant and cold towards me, not like interested in talking at all, and it feels like she's trying to avoid me. I don't know if it's something at home, but I really suspect it's due to her getting
No, it's
offended
not.
or hurt over my nickname for her. Thoughts?
Mhm.
What the fuck kind of work situation is this?
Where do they
Don't.
work?
Just
Whoa.
don't.
That's a place. I don't wait.
How did it get to this? How?
In the comments, please tell me he divulged what the nickname for that he received.
Right.
did.
Because
Was.
maybe it had really had nothing to do with that and he took it that way.
He did.
Yeah. So what's the
Yeah.
nickname? What's the
It's
nickname?
Thin Lips.
Excuse me?
Pardon?
Thin Lips.
Thin lips?
Which is what I learned from the comments. Apparently, if you have fetal alcohol syndrome, then you could be born with thin lips. So,
I mean,
But
genetically,
there's
you
no
could be
fucking way she
born
knew
with
that.
anyway.
There's no fucking way she knew that. The dude just had thin lips.
also,
Like-
does he go around broadcasting that he has fetal alcohol syndrome? I feel like not.
I mean, it may have come up in like
No.
conversation.
Maybe the thin lips
Maybe.
refers to the fact that he can't keep a fucking secret.
Mm?
I mean,
I
secrets
mean,
don't make
everyone's
friends.
assuming here. Everyone's assuming here.
Either way, there's just no way to know.
The
Also,
the
don't-
jump from thin lips to fucking chubby Sarah.
But also, like the
It's a
jump,
jump.
like the jump from a bunch of us were hanging out. There's Sarah. I wouldn't date her. She might have kids, but she's kind of cool.
No.
Like
he
was
said he liked her and she was cute and bubbly, but she had kids.
well, yeah, okay, yeah, but I'm saying like the
It's
jump
also
from
fucked up all on its own.
yeah, like I don't like even knowing the whole story. I still don't know that information is relevant. Like,
No,
It's
not.
not. That's the best part.
Not even remotely.
Or worst part.
I'm kind of torn in this situation.
They
Mm.
both suck.
They both suck.
Most likely, the
Yes.
whole workplace sucks.
I want to know what
Clearly.
everybody else's reaction in the room was
But
like.
here's the thing, like, okay, you got to think, like, everything, context is key
Okay.
with all
No.
this shit, okay?
It is. We
and
don't
if,
know.
And if everyone's joking around being like, oh, it's fucking, you know, asshole Dave, and it's this, that, and the other thing, and oh, look, it's thin lips Larry, and then it's fucking chubby ass Sarah. Like, what the
It's a
fuck,
pretty
man?
big
That's a line. That's a line, okay?
I feel like it's shit on both ends.
I hate
It's
everybody.
Like,
It's not
you're
great.
bringing up, yeah.
I hate
them
everybody.
all.
I hate them all.
I hate those. Just burn the store down.
Okay, Staples has got to
Whoa,
go out of
hang on.
business, apparently.
Wait.
Listen, we don't know that it's Staples. Okay, it's not getting
Either
I
way,
love Staples. I would never disparage Staples.
Well, I mean that. Listen, they're not a sponsor either,
Trust
so let's
me.
just stay in the middle here. Okay.
I'm a big fan of Staples.
I think they
They
both
got some office
suck. How about
supplies.
that?
Listen, we
They're
don't need to
both
know
an
about your
asshole.
kink. Okay,
That's
we know
my
you gotta
stance.
both the asshole. I'm gonna say both the asshole in this
All right,
situation.
both
It's
the asshole.
I'm still voting for just the poster.
the guy.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I think Sarah was just reading the room, and I think fella guy took it too far.
I feel like you don't.
Okay,
joke
well, the
about
whole
something
room needs
like
to
that.
go in the trash, so they're all the
Well, yeah.
assholes.
Well, yeah.
They're trash people.
Don't make jokes about people's appearance, period.
Yeah.
Right, ever.
It's
or
ever.
their
Ever.
fetal
Ever.
alcohol syndrome. Like, like
See, the thing was, it was
So
never about
specific.
that. He
This whole
internalized that shit.
story just like
He
escalates in
internalized
ways
that
that
shit.
is unnecessary.
It does.
All right. So
Body image is not where you poke fun.
Nope.
Ever. So they're both the asshole.
both the asshole,
Both
I guess,
the
wins
asshole.
this one.
Okay. All right. Chugging right along to story number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Am I the asshole for drinking Coke I didn't know was somebody else's?
You didn't know it
Well, if
was.
you didn't know, you didn't know.
You didn't know.
Like it's probably one of those things where nobody had a Sharpie with the solo cups
Yeah.
situation.
I don't think it's that kind of
I don't think it's
situation.
that kind of
but
situation either, but
I'm gonna say yeah.
And what kind of Coke are we talking?
It's Coca-Cola.
Oh, are we talking diet? We talking
Cherry?
Zero?
Because like
Vanilla?
them fighting words.
In some parts of the U.S., people say Coke to refer to any soda.
they do. And
That's
those-
true.
and those
That's
people
true, which is
Oh.
it's
are
hard.
but bizarre. Okay.
Yeah, if you're in North Carolina, you want an orange Coke,
Ugh.
Which exists.
I suppose. Anyway,
Anyway.
Anyway,
not the asshole?
not the asshole.
I'm gonna say they are the asshole.
All right. 2 no's and a yes. So, my sister invited her boyfriend and his 14-year-old brother up to our place for a couple days. They did the usual seeing the sights, going bowling, laser tag, eating out, etc., etc. My mom made me drive them around, and her boyfriend is okay, but his brother and I really just didn't bond at all and weren't really talking by the end of it. On the
Okay.
last day they were here, we got some shopping done, and he bought this medium large size bottle of Coke. I really didn't notice it fully. I wasn't focused on it. Okay, so the next morning I was up and they were packing to go home, and I noticed he left the bottle on the counter. Now, let me clarify I thought that this bottle was a bottle that my mom bought and not the one that he bought. Remember, I said I wasn't really paying attention.
Okay.
So I poured a glass,
Okay.
had a drink. Next thing, my sister came down and asked, did I open and take a drink from the bottle? I denied it.
Well,
Why'd
Apparently,
you deny it?
yeah.
apparently the brother wanted to have it for the trip home. She tried to probe at me, but I was able to convince her into thinking that I didn't. She actually ended up blaming our dad and has been a bit bitchy toward him since. Was I in the wrong here? I didn't know it was his, and no point getting in a fight with her over it. Something that's so small.
Dude is
Oh,
17
you're
years
such an
old.
asshole.
You're an asshole.
Yeah, you're an
a
asshole.
Conniving asshole.
You're
Yeah,
hopeless.
You fucking
You're
knew.
Yeah.
you're greedy. You're selfish.
You're a hemorrhoid.
You're a,
I
oh,
can see why this brother didn't talk to you.
Yeah. The 14-year-old's got more maturity here.
Yeah,
It's
to point
a
out
mini
he
Malcolm.
definitely didn't pay attention and definitely
think-
didn't know.
Okay. Here's the okay. The over explanation immediately was like, you knew. You just didn't
Yep.
care. Like, no, it
Yep.
may have been the thing where like they knew, but then absent-mindedly did it, and while in the process they were like, ah, shit, well, whatever.
Ah.
But then to immediately
who's the fucking
deny.
Also, to immediately deny,
you know
Right.
fucked up.
did
Who's
it.
the little brother on Malcolm?
Oh, the child.
I didn't watch that show.
Oh, I fucking
Mhm.
George.
But that's this
No.
person because like they're a mini Malcolm.
They are like a mini Malcolm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very
Yeah,
Malcolm. Is this Malcolm?
No.
No.
Okay. I don't know.
No,
Malcolm's
he's
been
banned.
suspended.
Well, this could be from like 3 years ago, and you dug it up,
All
and you've
these
been holding
stories,
out on
all
us.
these stories are from within the last month.
Recent.
Within the last
Christy,
month.
if he
Oh,
ever
shit.
comes back, if Malcolm ever comes back, we need a cake. We need a bottle of champagne.
No, we need
a celebration.
we need like a 42 pack of candy bars and pretzel nuggets.
Grody.
That's what we need. That's what I need.
That's fair.
Anyways, they are absolutely an
asshole.
asshole.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Mm-hmm.
All you had to say was, "Shit, I didn't realize it was his."
My
Oh, that's it.
bad.
My
Let me
bad.
buy him $1 soda to go home with.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
Here's a buck. Stop on the way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. My bad, yo.
All right.
Number 4.
Mhm.
Am I the asshole for snapping at my sister?
Well, that's vague.
Based on that, no.
Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna go with no. Someone's been getting prodded. I feel.
Who hasn't snapped on their sibling?
I mean,
Me.
Oh,
I mean, you don't have one, so
Exactly. I don't
kind of
have
hard
any,
to do it if
so-
you don't have one.
Ain't never done it.
I've done it on a baseball field.
Oh Jesus.
I've done. I
one
did
birdie.
it outside of Yankee Stadium.
I did it at Six Flags Over Texas.
Ooh.
Wow, all in public.
Oh, yeah.
Round of applause for all of us. Well done.
Is snapping on your parents also count?
Sure, why not? It's the closest thing you got. Anywhere
Yeah.
in public?
I stopped the car in the middle of the street and got out of it.
Oh, inconveniencing everybody else. Well done.
Yeah.
It was,
Well
on,
done.
it was on the beach. There was nobody behind
Ah,
me.
well then, forget
I put it in
Ruin
park
that.
and then I got out because she said I was driving too slow or too fast. I was
Big
driving
difference.
under the speed limit and she said I was driving too
Jesus
fast. So
Christ.
I put the car in park and I got out.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
All right, anyway,
All right,
let's
on
hear
to
about
the
this
story.
sister story.
So for the past month, I've been going to the bathroom much more constantly than normal,
Oh.
Go to the doctor.
especially in the night. This has been causing some issues at home.
Oh.
Okay.
My
Weird.
sister constantly whines about how I'm waking her at night by doing this, even though I have explained to her, both her and my parents, why I need to, and I try to be as quiet as possible. We have really creaky floors. But she still
Okay.
moans about it, even at dinner, where I explain the reasons yet again. There are some days where she doesn't get up until 1 in the afternoon. She's lazy as fuck,
Jesus.
but still gives me shit for something I can't help. Yesterday night, I had enough and told her to shut her mouth. We got into a fight,
Mm.
and our mom came up and told us to shut up and get to bed and stop fighting.
There you go.
We didn't talk this
Sounds about right.
morning, and I doubt we will when she gets back home from college, but I'm just sick of this shit almost every day. Am I the asshole?
Here's the thing: if you have to go to the bathroom, you don't need to explain yourself.
You have to go to the
No,
bathroom.
you gotta go to the bathroom.
Like
Did-
you can't like first go see a doctor.
Did it say
For one.
why? Because it said like that they kept
The
explaining.
they explained the reasons.
You just gotta pee?
Okay.
I mean, does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
If you gotta go, you gotta fucking
You-
go.
Right? Like you're supposed
Go.
to piss in a jar. What are you doing?
I mean, the only reason I could think like the sister having any ground to stand on is like this person is like sneaking to the bathroom to do something,
Or like boozing or something.
other than actually going to the bathroom,
Right.
and they're saying it's for that reason.
right.
Or like they're purposefully like dropping the toilet seat and flushing and like making a whole bunch of noise in the
Yes.
bathroom. Because like that, I could be like,
Even
hey,
so.
like you're, but like
asshole.
Well, you know, I
Mhm.
mean, like if someone's like constantly slamming the toilet seat in the middle of the night,
That's
Right.
annoying.
I could understand that being cause to say, hey, like shut the fuck up.
You just Keep it down a bit.
Maybe they got like a Tourette's thing where they got to slam the toilet seat 3 times, spin around.
I mean,
And
I guess
then-
that could
That's not Tourette's.
be.
That's an OCD.
That's
That's
OCD.
definitely
Jesus.
OCD.
Oh my god,
Dear God.
I'm not a doctor.
damn.
I mean,
Never
you're
will
not.
Clearly.
Not the asshole.
This is true.
Not the asshole.
Not the
Like
asshole.
you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Not the asshole.
Right?
I sometimes I gotta pee a lot at night.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tonight.
sometimes I do too, and it has nothing to do with medical issues. If
Sure.
I had a medical issue on top of that,
Mhm.
like,
Right.
what are you gonna fucking do?
What are you gonna
Get
do?
worse. Just gonna get worse.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a quick one.
Also, they're in college. They're gonna be there soon anyways.
Right?
Fuck
Like
them.
what she gonna be
Yeah,
fratting
it's-
and like all sorts of
Get out of
stuff
the
and
house.
Girls gone
jumping out of
wild.
windows.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Okay.
fine.
All
All right.
Story number
What else we got?
five.
Story number
Man,
five.
we're burning through this.
I told you they were short and sweet. That's why I
Short and
picked
sweet.
Hell
6.
yeah.
I feel like this still might be a short episode.
Oh. Well, we'll see. We have a lot to
We do have a
decipher
lot
at the
to-
end though, because we
yeah.
have
Yeah,
6
there's
stories.
gonna be a lot to talk about. All right. Am I the asshole for lashing out at my mom over some dishes?
No. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah.
Not even kind of.
She'd probably try to cook bacon. I tried to cook bacon.
What does that have to do with dishes?
It didn't end well.
No.
I'm gonna say not the asshole.
I say, yeah, asshole. Sounds like
I
it's some
should be
petty
saying
bullshit.
yeah, asshole, because like the moms just want you to do dishes, and
Mhm.
kids probably like no. But I know the kid's stance,
Yeah. Yeah. No.
and I'm still gonna say not the asshole.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, I recently lost my job after a pretty embarrassing and regretful situation.
Did you make fun of somebody's fetal alcohol syndrome?
Oh,
I've
fuck.
been at home most days just eating, some gaming, browsing online, and most importantly, the household work while my mom is working.
Okay.
Okay.
Today, I slept in till 12, and getting up, I thought my mom had left for work, but unfortunately, she had to return.
Ooh, that'd get dangerous.
Unfortunately.
She
What?
came in and started repeatedly asking me what I had done for the day, and I just dodged and said that I was going to start washing the dishes. I held them under the tap. I was waiting for the water heat up, but then she got right into my face and started shouting at me to use the hot water from the kettle and criticizing me.
What?
I had
The
planned
kettle.
They're British.
I had planned to do the dishes as well, like I have done for the past 2 days while she was at work. It escalated into a full-on heated row where we both were screaming at each other and saying pretty horrible shit until she left.
Mhm.
I was
Definitely
enraged
there.
Irish.
and
Been
beyond
there.
pissed off. I kicked the wall so hard it cracked a little, and I burned 3 photos of her.
Oh.
Whoa, wait.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Definitely
Wait,
Fuck
Irish.
out.
how did the
No.
how did the front kick
No. No.
cause the 3 pictures to burn?
Oh.
I need okay.
This took a
Let's go.
turn.
Let's
I
go.
was on his side
We're-
for a while, and it just changed.
Let's keep going.
That woman is just a horrible bully. She runs the household like a fucking dictator, and I just had enough. I'm actually terrified for when she get back. Was I the asshole for this?
Yeah. I don't know what
Hang
happened,
on.
but it escalated too quickly for it to
Wow.
make any goddamn sense.
I have so many questions.
So many, and there's no answer.
So many.
Mhm.
No. What were they fired? What were they doing? And how did they get fired? Do we have any information on this?
I assume
I'm
that they
assuming
were so
drinking.
angry that they kicked the wall and cracked it, and then they went to the photos and they burned 3 of them.
No. How did they get fired?
Oh,
Is-
no,
is-
it doesn't say.
Fuck. Like, there's no mention of it at all?
A
An
regrettable,
embarrassing-
embarrassing situation.
He harassed somebody.
Did they, like, fucking tell their
I mean,
coworkers that they
this
don't have
says,
real
like-
jobs? Is that what happened?
So say this has like some fragile masculinity written all over it, so
This
you know
is
they
all-
did some
yeah.
harassing bullshit.
Is this a
Some
guy, too?
harassing
Like-
bullshit.
This is a guy,
This
yeah.
is a guy.
This
Okay. Some
Yeah.
pretty embarrassing and regret. Okay, they definitely harassed somebody, right?
They did something inappropriate. For sure.
This is where it's at for me. Okay. You slept until noon.
Well,
Not
hang on.
ideal. Not ideal.
He's depressed. I will
Yeah.
give him
Depressed.
that.
Okay.
But no.
But at the same time, you had the time to kick the walls and set fire to 3 photos
Of
before
your
washing
mother.
a dish.
Of your
Okay,
goddamn mother.
I want to unpack this. It's
Why are you burning photos of your mother? It's not your girlfriend.
again, but the escalation of it all. Because at first, when I first heard it, I was like, "Oh, they kicked the wall. Pictures fell off the wall, onto the stove
Nope.
where the kettle was burning."
Nope. No.
But then I was like,
No.
"No, it just says I kicked the wall. It cracked a little, and I burned 3 photos of
I
her."
set fire to 3 photos of my mother.
Not I burned.
What
I set
fucking
fire to 'em.
serial killer does this? Because that's how they all start. They all have issues with their mother.
For sure.
Oh, of course,
He's
of course.
probably got a
And they
back
harass
pocket full of
Woman,
people's
and
IDs.
They made me do dishes.
Yeah. Okay, homie, I get it. You lost your job. You're depressed. You want to sleep in a little bit. We've all been in these, hey, I want to sleep in phase. Playing video games, do your thing, whatever. But,
Can we talk about the video games? This is a common thread with assholes on this show.
it's a good
The
escape.
deadbeat assholes that play video games all the fucking time.
Who has time for that?
I mean, I don't.
I mean, you gotta
You do when you're
work it-
unemployed.
yeah.
I mean,
Or
I mean,
if
when
you're
you're
just good
unemployed,
at
that's
working it into your schedule. I mean, sometimes people don't have
mean,
a lot of responsibility.
don't
No,
have
outside of
we're
work.
talking about the people that it's a problem for them.
Oh,
That they
sure.
can't get their shit together and play video games. They can only play video games.
Right.
that's all they can do.
That's all they can do.
I mean, if you have a good balance, you can fucking figure it out. But
Yeah. Right.
most of the people we've come across that are like video games,
As
Oh,
soon as
they're
video games
fucked.
enter the
they
situation,
don't know balance.
They don't
No.
know balance, and they burn their mother's photos.
And it's
so-
not good. And they do regretful, embarrassing things to get them fired.
This is a bad situation all around because the mother is extremely, I feel like, possessive, if that's the right term.
She definitely came in hot.
She came in
she
very
was so
hot.
hot.
She's controlling.
She's
Very
controlling.
There's a
controlling.
reason that this person's a psycho to begin with
Oh,
and
yeah.
did regretful things and got fired.
Yeah.
And their next course of action, instead of communicating, was to kick walls and burn photos of their mother.
But I mean, maybe that's all he knows. Maybe that's how he knows how to express himself.
Exactly.
Which is
that's
fucking
probably how she
terrifying.
treated Dad.
is clearly
So-
taught to get enraged to her son, and that is
Right.
what he knows to do back to her.
So it starts
Right.
at the top, is what you're saying.
Well, that's why he's got no photos of Dad. So,
Oh God!
Dad's
don't,
not
don't
there.
even go there. We're not going there. We're not going there. Dad is not there.
I mean, he never was there.
No.
So
Do we have a verdict on this? This is
he's an asshole.
well.
He's verge of psychoness.
Not saying that it's not the mother's fault as well.
Oh yeah,
But he's definitely an asshole.
but
Well-
in this situation, she's going to work and shit, and she's coming home, and he slept till noon and didn't even do the goddamn dishes.
But I thought he was doing the dishes.
and
at
then
that
he
point.
burned her photo
Oh.
and kicked her goddamn wall.
Well, no, he's definitely an asshole for that. I'm just trying because
I mean,
because he said
yeah, patch that.
lashing out at his mom for doing dishes. Was that
For not
the statement?
Which
Not
statement?
doing.
The
For lashing out at my mom over some
dishes.
dishes.
That was a hard lash, dude. You're the asshole.
Yeah, it kinda
Yeah,
asshole.
you're like maybe
Hard to come back from burning
maybe if
photos.
it was like the burnt, okay, kicking the wall, it's not
No,
ideal to
don't
be
do
punching
that.
and kicking walls by any means, Kyle. Please don't do that.
Do you know how many
Kyle.
fucking fist holes we have in our goddamn house? Stop, people.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
depreciating your goddamn house.
It's true, we had
Also-
to patch so many.
you punch a wall. Where that leads ain't great. But the burning
Don't have
photos
stud.
thing. Don't stop. The burning photos thing is
You escalated even punching a wall, which is hard.
yeah.
True.
And also the mindset of that, punching a wall, cracking it, and going, where are those fucking photos? Like,
I'm gonna burn the photos of my mom.
like he's burning the house next. That's what's happening.
It's not going anywhere better from here.
No, it's not. That's not a far step.
We need to get these people away from each other. We need to get them to a safe place. Somebody, I'll make a card for that.
Go
There
back.
you go.
Go back. Go find a new job. Go find a new job.
Or and
That
don't
one
do
was-
whatever you did before ever again.
Also,
No.
like he could have said anything else. He could have been like, "Oh, I slept in a little bit, but I was looking online for a job, so I didn't get to it yet. I'll do
Right.
it in a minute." Like
10-1, he was a customer service phone rep.
I think he did something in person.
Yeah.
Well, I think he did
By
something regrettable.
the regrettable, embarrassing.
Also,
you
like-
do that. You do that.
I
You
don't know,
do
they
that kind of
record
stuff
those
in
calls.
Do
person.
you think they were trying to get like sympathy points with that? Because that's information you don't need to share. You could just
You
say,
don't need
"I
it.
lost my job and I feel like shit because."
Well,
of
it
it."
has to be related. That's the thing. For it to make any sense, it has to be related.
yeah, like, that's
because
what I
it was
think.
regrettable.
It's regrettable.
But it was also embarrassing.
But it was embarrassing, so it has to be an anger
Does he
issue.
like to be? Ooh, what if he likes to be shamed publicly?
Oh, he's into that?
Mm.
No.
I don't think so.
For
No.
someone who
too
reacted
messy.
that horribly.
Right now.
There's something.
All right,
weird
they're a fucking
deeper in
huge
there.
asshole.
Yeah.
That's my verdict.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Huge asshole.
Okay.
That one was short and
on
sweet.
Verge is
Final
verge of being a psychopath.
story.
Final story.
Final
Yeah.
Number
story.
6.
Number 6.
6.
Am I the asshole for putting a baby on a table?
Nobody puts baby on the table.
I'm gonna say yes. The baby fell off and got hurt.
Oh.
Ooh.
Damaged, baby.
I'm gonna say, why are you putting a baby on a table?
Yeah, don't
and
put a
baby
yes,
on
you're an asshole for doing it.
I put a baby on the table last weekend.
Were you
Did you
changing
change
his
it?
diaper?
No, I was playing with him.
Oh.
I was bopping
And you
him
were
up and
standing
down.
there.
Well, yeah, I didn't like put him in the middle as like a centerpiece and walk away. Put like a nice cornucopia
would-
next to him.
You would be surprised.
Oh, okay.
Candles.
I'm gonna say not the asshole because somebody's a little too over like
Overprotective.
like hey, don't put the baby
Okay.
on the table. It's like, but I'm holding the baby. You know, it's okay. I've got the
Ah,
baby.
Okay.
One of those
Possibly.
things.
Possibly.
Okay.
Okay. Different perspective.
Yeah, perspective is important.
It is important.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
what I
It's
don't let
everything.
you
Oh my God,
have.
do you see that cat right there?
Oh my god.
He's just like a sack of potato.
He is a sack of potato. I didn't even see him come in.
He's just so droopy.
Okay. All right, let's get in this story.
Sorry.
Yesterday, I was at my cousin's house to meet their baby for the first time with my family.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
new baby.
Oh, and you've
It's
never
a
met
new
them.
fresh baby.
Fresh baby.
Fresh out the oven.
It was a pretty okay day. I had to miss work.
Already, this is not going great for
It
you.
was an okay day.
I had to
and
miss
they had to miss work,
but I got some lovely dinner made by my cousin.
Well, that's nice.
which made it so much better.
Yeah.
Their baby is adorable, but
Okay.
I'm not that big a fan of them. Haha.
The baby itself or
Yeah.
babies in general?
Babies in general. This
is-
person sucks
Hold on.
already.
Okay.
Time out. Is the haha in there or is it an
It's-
LOL
it's in-
situation?
It's a haha.
or-
It says
It
haha.
actually says haha. Yeah.
Oh,
This
I'm
is
not a big
cringy.
fan of them. Okay, so they're just not a fan of babies. Which
Well, I mean, the first part of this whole thing, besides before they got to the babies, makes them seem like an asshole too.
well, maybe
Like,
they really like their
haha.
job and they really enjoy it, and they had to take
Okay.
PTO that they didn't plan on,
God,
and they
it's
got to
the
go see a
worst. They have
baby
to
that
deal with
they're not
family.
really excited
Heaven
about.
forbid you take time off of work. Take time off of work.
To meet a new baby that's in your family.
Yeah.
New thing on earth.
Anyways,
All right, go on.
So she wanted us to get pictures with it, and she wanted to take
It.
one of me holding it.
Oh,
no.
Oh no!
you're using the
No.
wrong words.
Oh
She
no!
wanted me to hold it in a cradle for several photos, which was annoying, but was fine. But then I tried to give the baby back to her mom, and she said the rest of the family decided to be funny. Or she and the rest of the family decided to be funny and were like, nah, you keep holding her. She likes you. LOL.
They know they don't like babies.
Clearly.
After 5 minutes, her head really began to hurt my arm. After 10 minutes, it became even more annoying. I have diabetes and it makes me a lot weaker at times, and yesterday was one of those times.
Okay.
So the dinner table had a soft quilt cover on it. That was a little
my
thin,
God.
but I thought it would be fine for her. So when they weren't looking, I gently placed her on the table.
Cornucopia
She immediately burst into
Just
tears.
like you said, Kevin. The baby centerpiece.
She immediately burst into tears and was swaying a lot. Her mom gave me a death stare before picking her up. Her dad was like, "What the fuck?" to me. And I argued back, and then my mom, being like she is, chimed in on their side, of course. It was a shit show with them blaming me and saying I'm neglectful as the baby was crying. What do you think?
I've got a hot take for this.
Baby not have a crib or something to put it in?
This is a weird one.
I got a hot take.
I don't know whether it's a he or she because they kept referring to it as an it.
The baby was a she.
Baby was a she.
Oh, okay.
It was
Okay.
very briefly mentioned
Okay.
from the perspective of the family.
Oh my God.
Here, okay.
Before picking her up. Okay.
I can understand not wanting children, and I can understand like, and not really wanting to hold a kid, not really wanting to be around them. But you can't be an asshole when it is the situation that you are in.
But here's the thing. When the photos are done and the person holding the baby's like, "Here, take the baby," and everyone's like, "Ha ha ha, no, she likes you."
I don't think it was really like that. I think that's just this person's perspective. I think they were like, "Oh, you like her. She's cute.
But-
You're doing great."
Based on the information we have, they were kind of forcing this person to hold the child,
Boom.
which is fucked up.
I think that they were using. I think they know this person is not a big fan of babies, and they were kind of messing with them and forcing them to hold it for longer than they were comfortable with. And I think the person, not a great idea to just be like, "I'm gonna put this baby on the table like this." Like maybe say like, "Hey, no, really, like I kind of need to adjust," and like do something to call out that you're uncomfortable without just be like, "I'm uncomfortable. Somebody take this baby." But do
Right.
Well,
something
actually,
to.
they should have done that.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
actually,
yeah, that would've been
probably.
fine.
You know what? As I say that out loud, yeah, that probably would have been the right thing to do.
Communication.
But
Communication.
making somebody be involved in a situation that they don't want to be involved in, not great.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Not great.
I feel like they're full of shit, and that's not what actually happened.
I mean, probably.
Unreliable
I
narrative.
feel like they're full of shit, and that's not what happened. I feel like it was like the baby fell asleep, and she's like, "Okay, here." And they're like, "Oh, she looks comfy there." And like they just kept talking. And she didn't speak up again and say, "I really don't want to hold the baby. Can you take it?" I feel like it was one of those situations where it was just kind of like brushed off because the baby was sleeping and nobody thought that she was really that uncomfortable with it. And that
And then
she's
she just put the
making it a
baby on the
bigger
table.
situation on the post to make herself sound better that she did the thing that she did. That's my take on it.
But she didn't walk away from the table.
Did
Right?
she? How do you know? It didn't. I don't think it's said.
I mean, if she walked away from the table and got like a glass of wine or something,
They didn't
Like,
really
like,
have a chance
definitely
because
the
I think
asshole.
as soon as they set the baby down, the baby was
Okay.
crying.
Yeah.
So it's not like
Yeah,
that.
as
It's
soon
not
as
like
you
that
set
they
a
put
baby
it down
down,
and
it-
walked
it makes
away. Yeah. So I feel like the whole
You
negligence
set me down
angle.
on a hard ass table in the centerpiece.
Yeah.
it's quilted.
It is quilted.
It was lightly quilted.
And plus,
lightly.
like, you know, I mean, I would put a baby on the table and be like, you know, kind of bopping back and forth, being like, "Somebody come take this
A
thing."
newborn,
Or you do the thing where you go, "Here."
Well, and that's kind of the other thing too, is like it's a newborn, very clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're meeting it for the first time. The whole family's there. Nobody else could have taken that baby.
Somebody would have taken it.
See, they
Somebody
well,
wa-
they it sounds like they were messing with him.
Grandma would have taken the baby. Grandma always takes the baby.
I don't know. I still think the family's the asshole in this situation. Don't
I
leave
think
don't
here's the
leave the
thing.
baby
I
with
think
people who
your
don't want the babies.
Story is full of shit. That's what I
This is where I'm perplexed on this one, because based on the way the story was told,
Mm-hmm.
I think the family's the asshole. However, also based on the way that the story was told, I think this person's full of shit.
What do you
So
think-
I'm kind of
why
at
do
a
you think they're
weird
full of
crossing point
They're full
when
of
they have to throw in "I have diabetes and was having a bad day."
People have bad diabetes
Like,
days.
Yeah, but they're pulling out every
They're
reason
pulling out
why
every
you should
detail.
side
That's
with them.
a I didn't know my mom didn't buy the soda. I wasn't paying attention. Type of
Well,
fucking
I
detail.
mean, you know.
Also, you could have said that to the people and handed them the baby.
And it would have been fine.
Should they not know that already, though?
No, how would they know they're not having a great day
Well,
medically?
I mean, just the
How would
fact
they
that they're
know that?
there. Because they clearly don't like babies, and they clearly don't want to be there. I'm just saying. I feel like the family put this person in a position they really didn't want to be with or be in, and the person was kind of like awkward about it. Sure, they probably could have handled it a lot better. I think ultimately, you don't put somebody in that type of situation to begin with. You're the one on top. Be the leader in that position.
No.
You're the asshole.
I still
Family's
think
the
this
asshole.
person's the asshole.
I'm 50-50 on this.
I'm sorry. Any sort of communication to the family other than setting it in the middle of the goddamn dining room table.
Well, it also
Any
sounds
other-
like they
any
just
other.
fucked off,
Also,
wasn't it? Like they went and did something
why
else.
wasn't there a crib or a bassinet? You could
Okay.
have put the fucking
Okay.
baby anywhere else.
Here's the thing. Okay. And that's what's selling me on this is that
They chose.
you can't tell me there was a better place to put that baby than the dining room table.
What if there wasn't?
Like,
What brand new baby?
the
They-
floor is better than the dining room table.
The floor. You're gonna put a
Yes.
baby on the floor?
Yes.
Yeah. People
Yes.
put babies on the floor all the time.
I mean, I would rather. I mean, the table's right there. Like, listen, I got bad knees and a bad back. I can't
They-
make it to the floor with a baby in my
You're not
hands.
supposed to put the baby on a floor or I mean, on the table or a
That's-
bed.
that's-
They roll off and
That's
fall.
what changes the argument for me. And it's the only reason that I'm going to claim this person is the asshole, because most of the time they have a play mat, they have some sort of thing that can go on the floor.
No new parents don't go out and buy shit for a baby.
I feel
None.
like if
I don't
that
know
stuff-
any new parents.
I mean, listen, it's
They
not.
don't.
It's not like that. They just put it on like the wooden table. Like they said that there was a quilt, while maybe thin, was still soft.
They put them in the fucking middle of the table, Kevin. I don't care. It's weird. Don't do that.
I don't know. Don't leave somebody with a baby if they don't like babies.
Speak up and tell them you don't want to hold the baby.
I feel like we could go back and forth like this all night.
I'm sticking
Final
with
judgments, everybody.
family's the asshole.
Family's the asshole?
No, Poster's the asshole.
I have to go with the poster's the asshole on this one.
Okay. Barely squeaks through.
Barely squeaks through, though. Like, the whole situation's fucked.
All right, you guys
I mean,
ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
All these posters were the same guy.
Shut the fuck
Get
up.
the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! What?
Oh.
I did read them a little bit out of order.
Wait.
The baby on the table was the earliest post.
Wait. What is my life?
He's a fucking asshole. He's 100% an asshole. He's gonna set that baby on fire. Get that. Wait, why would they leave a baby with him? Why would they ever leave a baby with him? They're
Wait.
10 times the
No.
asshole now.
No.
Oh my god! Holy
Chrissy,
shit!
you just Twilight Zoned everybody.
You blew our mind.
Shut the fuck up. What's the chronological order in this? I gotta
Alright,
know.
yeah.
I
Alright.
have to
Please.
know. He did make fun
That
of.
Sarah, that Sarah
He got
him
fired for calling that woman chubby.
Yes, she.
Oh, what's the timeline?
All right.
I need the Marvel
all right,
timeline.
Let's consider this also our recap.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Holy
please.
Yeah,
shit.
recap / timeline.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So first, he snaps at his sister because she didn't want him to go to the bathroom so much.
Okay.
I think we can
Okay.
reasonably conclude that it was because of his diabetes.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, he said he had
Okay.
it so many times.
You.
Okay. Okay.
You good. You're good.
Then
You're good. You're good.
he puts the baby on the table.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, is it the same sister?
It's his cousin.
His cousin's baby. That was his cousin's baby.
cousin.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Next, he goes to paint his aunt and uncle's fence.
They shipped him off.
We might be able to assume that his aunt and uncle are his cousin's parents who had the baby.
Oh.
Oh.
He was weak
Ah.
because he was painting all day. Probably not.
Oh God.
Next.
No, different time.
He called a girl at work an offensive nickname.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you got fired for it.
Then he drank the Coke.
But, yep.
And
Of
finally,
her sister's boyfriend. He's diabetic. He shouldn't be drinking Coke.
Right.
Maybe he's got low blood, or maybe his blood sugar's really low.
he lashes out at his mom over the dishes.
And no, he burned photos of her.
Oh,
The lashing
Kicked
out
in the
is
wall and he burned photos.
Yo, Christy, you've done it.
This guy is
You've
gold
incepted
star of
this show.
assholes.
we need an official name
Wait,
here.
how many times did I judge him the asshole versus them judging the
That's
asshole?
a fair
That's
point.
a great
That's a
point.
fair fucking point.
Chat.
Well, let's go through the stories and recap. Try to pull back what our original decisions were.
I can't remember now. Okay.
All right. Continuing to paint.
We said not the asshole.
I said not the asshole.
I said the asshole.
That's
Wait,
one
who
asshole.
said the
Yep,
asshole?
Yep, because we switched.
The offensive name at work.
Everybody
Everybody
was
was
an
the
asshole.
asshole.
Everybody. Everybody deserved to be
Okay.
fired.
Yeah.
Drinking the Coke.
Asshole.
Asshole.
Snapping at his sister for going to the bathroom. I'm
Not
pretty
the
sure
asshole.
nobody put
We
called him the
all
asshole.
said
for that.
not the asshole.
Yeah, not the
I mean,
asshole.
to be fair,
Okay.
though, he really wasn't that time.
Now I'm thinking he
No.
was slamming the toilet seat.
He might have been. He might
Yeah,
have
he
been.
might
He might have been
been.
burning it.
Lashing
And
out
last
at
one-
mom.
Asshole.
Yep, definitely in the asshole.
Baby on the table.
Now,
And,
okay.
Now you feel a
Asshole.
little bit
My
different.
my
Now you feel a
original,
little bit
knowing the full
Oh,
scope
boy.
of this human being.
So
Um,
I only missed one
Well,
because we all conclusively.
well, Kevin has gone 50-50 on this person up to this point.
oh.
Well, I'm thinking the baby on the table now is a little bit of a but you know what though? I'm still They
No.
left that person with a
Do
baby.
you think this person has good judgment though? That's the thing.
Do you think they have good judgment when he's doing that kind of stuff?
To be fair, the baby was the second story, I believe. So he hadn't done all that other stuff yet, but also like
that's
he's
true.
definitely done other shit in his life.
Right. But this is the cousin's family. Maybe they don't know
He
as
could
much
be
of the
separated
shit.
from it.
I mean,
Mom might not
They-
spill all the
Mom
beans.
was-
And I was gonna say, mom might be a little more protective of saying what her son has
And-
done.
No,
Also,
like-
he
He's
has
clearly the
fetal
baby.
alcohol syndrome.
Oh,
yeah, he's got
yeah.
definitely
fetal
Irish.
alcohol- Oh.
Dan, no.
They burn photos.
It's a comedy show,
Who
guys.
burns
Nothing's real.
photos? I mean, the
Wait,
person,
why?
but like,
Down low.
No. He's still an asshole. And I'm still going to say he was an asshole at the end. And he's still an asshole now. Asshole the whole time. You're even an asshole for slamming the toilet seat.
I went 4 out of 6. He's an asshole, so that makes that pretty easy for me.
I got 5 out of 6.
I think he's an asshole.
So I have been.
Kevin, do you really want to side with this guy?
No, I don't. Not at all.
Well, there you go.
But like,
That
I'm
makes
also
sense.
trying to like, I'm trying to keep everything in a singular experience, though. You know.
Okay.
It's not at this point.
But like, as I feel like we have discussed on
It's
the show in the
it's
past,
one story now. It's one cohesive
Sometimes
story. We know
when
the timeline.
we have had certain or certain people on this show pop up more than once, and you kind of
Mhm.
start to put everything together and say, yes, in this story they might not be an asshole, but I really know more about what their
True.
intentions and way of thinking are, so
True.
that goes more into it. I'm not. I can't side with him.
But I think
He's an
this is
asshole.
one full show, so I feel like we can count this all as one story because we're getting it all at one time.
Well,
not
yeah,
from show
I'm
to
not.
show.
I'm not judging him against all these stories. This is one unit to me. Like this
This
is
is
Right.
yeah.
this is one story because we got it all at once. If
He
it were
ain't-
broken up between other shows, then
Yeah.
I don't think we could count it that way.
Yeah, he ain't looking too good.
No.
So I have been
no.
since I first discovered this account
Sure.
earlier this month. I have been following the account, and I have
Okay.
been trying my best to put together pieces and clues and information, but I can
Is he from
say with
Texas?
about 99% certainty, I think that this is Malcolm.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm I am fairly confident that it is him.
We could. I could feel it in the stories. I could feel it.
It's just too much.
Mhm.
It.
I mean, he doesn't have a good. He doesn't have a good relationship with
No,
babies.
and he worked at a store.
He worked at a
said
store.
So.
This could have been the grocery store.
Yes, the grocery store.
It was a slow day.
Slowed at the grocery store.
Poor Sarah.
I
All
felt
those
like,
candy
but wait a
bars.
minute. I thought. Let's roll this back a little bit.
He's got diabetes.
Sister with the
got
green
diabetes.
cheese.
We know that he has diabetes.
He's got a sister.
We know that he has
yep.
diabetes. We know that he has a sister. We know he can't keep a job.
We know he hates his mom.
We know he's got
He
an issue
used
with
to
his
work
mom.
at a grocery store.
But the kettle was a bit of a because we
The
were
We
thinking
kettle's
this
have,
a
we have a
weird-
kettle.
but like we don't use it to wash the dishes.
Okay, I'm just gonna say
I don't-
some
I don't think it
people
was-
do though.
Okay.
That is of some people like are just used to boil water on the stove.
Okay, I mean I guess that's fair.
If their water heater blows, and it sounded like it does because he was sitting and waiting for the tap to warm up, some
Right.
people do just fill their basin with boiling water from the stove.
I mean, there was that snowstorm in Texas.
There was a snowstorm in Texas, and we did lose a lot.
Or
of water.
if you're poor and your
Yeah,
water
that's true.
heater sucks and you don't have
This is
Christy.
in Texas.
This isn't
This
Texas.
is in Texas, confirmed.
How do you confirm?
Oh,
I read his post history. He doesn't only post on Am I the Asshole? He really also likes relationship advice.
It's fucking Malcolm. It's fucking Malcolm. Okay,
Also-
wait, hang on.
He's 24 years old.
See,
Okay.
I wanted to roll that back for a minute because it almost sounded like at one point this person was like still in high school.
I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
yeah, we always thought he sucks and sounds
But
like
he
he's
was-
in high school, but he doesn't.
But I thought he'd be like I always read him as like early 20s. But if you say he's 24, because what was the thing about like him driving? I didn't even think he had a car. Like I thought he was getting a ride from somebody else.
24.
He was.
He was at some point. He
24.
might have been driving the mom's car to drive them around.
And we knew that Malcolm was 23, then 24 when we started seeing him.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, he's back,
Christy.
Christy.
Look at you.
You
are the queen.
Christy, I
have
had
to, oh my
A
god.
really bad day today, and this, my God. Well done.
We need to put the listen, folks. If you're new to this show, this man in these stories has a
He's a legend.
saga behind him.
First ballot
Just-
Hall of Famer.
First ballot Hall of Famer, every year Hall of Famer at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
amount of stories that he has put in, and then we thought he was gone forever, and he came back.
Wait, you should have just waited for us to crown him, and then
But
talk
Well,
about
I
here's the
think
thing. Now, here's the thing.
Does he? Do we?
We have to. We
We still have
decide.
one more thing we
What,
need to
Andy?
do.
We still need
Okay,
to know.
we need to
for
talk
sure.
about this. We
Can
need to
he?
talk about this because
This is a good
We've-
point.
in the past we've compared one story,
One story
to one
story.
so
Yeah.
we have to decide.
But we get a multitude this time.
But we have to decide what is the worst story tonight.
Do we? I think we get to choose the whole night. As
I
the time.
can't think we do. I can't think
I
we
don't.
can do that.
I don't
think
know
we
that we can.
can.
I feel like for this,
We have to.
I
pick
feel like
a
you have to. I
story?
feel like we have to pick the worst story and compare it to our.
But the whole night was the story. It was a timeline.
It was.
True.
They
It was a
were
journey.
all. If I hadn't put them all on the same night, though, we'd only have to pick one.
We'd only pick one.
That's the thing.
And I feel like some of these stories weren't strong enough to be contenders against anybody else. But I
Right.
mean, I'm looking at two. I'm looking at
Okay.
burning photos and baby on
It's
the table. And we know he's got a habit of leaving babies where he's not supposed to.
That's very
Again.
true.
So that's
very
can't
true.
confirm.
What the actual
Can't-
fuck?
Why does he get another baby? Why does he get a second
See,
baby?
Don't
This is
give
why
him
I
another
say the
baby.
family's the asshole. We already know he's not good with babies, and
Why
you
did
gave
they
him a
keep
baby
doing
and
it?
walked
But
away.
he's also not very good at telling the truth. So
This
I mean,
is also
that's true,
true.
too.
I mean, you're not wrong.
My revelation of that story was not accurate is confirmed now because he was fucking absolutely not telling the truth
right.
on that story.
And he loved his job so much that he had to take time off. He got fired for being an asshole.
So wait, is he saying that mom's an alkie?
Well, she at least was
I mean,
when
at
she
least
was
at least she once was.
At least, yeah.
So, which of the
So
stories do we
what's
want
the
to go
worst
with?
story tonight?
Burning photos of your mother?
I'm going with the burning photos.
I'm
Yeah.
going with the
As
burning
the
photos.
worst story.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That is next
It's
level.
horrifying.
That is dressing up like your mother and stabbing people in the shower concerning.
It's very concerning.
Yeah.
Like what? Why? Just why?
Right.
All of the why.
But how does it
let's
stack
remember-
up?
How does
Chrissy,
it stack?
what is our current reigning royal asshole?
It is, in fact, our first royal asshole of the year, and that is the wife who spent the $8,000 wedding gift to her son-in-law or
Motorcycle mom.
stepson on her biological son to get him another motorcycle.
Because he's in a motorcycle gang. And it's really cute.
17.
They got bracelets
They got
matching.
bracelets.
They match. So
17.
Honestly, I don't think any of the stories top that.
cute. No.
That one, that's still intense. I mean, I'm concerned that Malcolm is going to turn in. Like, I feel like we're going to see him on the news soon.
I mean, if anybody's going to, it's going to be you.
He
Like-
is going to be in the tank with Alex Jones very soon.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys gotta like stalk him out and go.
I
find
feel like we need to start reading a lot of Texas newspapers. You know, chasing those blogs.
You gotta do some sleuthing and see like what area of Texas he's actually in.
Right. Well, didn't we kind of pinpoint maybe like the Dallas area at one point?
We might have. That
feel like-
sounds.
yeah.
It feels familiar.
It feels familiar. It's hard
Next
for
time
me
he posts something about weather or something
Yeah.
crazy.
because like the burning of the photo story is so aggressively unnecessary. But then
So
like
unnecessary.
stealing
And
$8,000
then all of his mommy
basically.
issues. All of his mommy issues
So
of the
many mommy
past.
issues.
And then you're like, he burned fucking photos.
and
Right.
you said he's in the group for relationship help. He's gonna snap, guys. I think we need to help him.
Unless his real estate thing comes through.
No,
I
it's
mean-
never
I
gonna
know
come
he,
through.
Right.
He
he
didn't
Hold out
do
hope.
it,
gave
remember?
up on that
Hold out
before
It
it even
was
started.
it was too much work. Don't you remember?
Oh god. I think I gotta
I feel
go.
so much better about me.
I do. I
he's-
think I gotta stick with Biker Mom.
Biker mom.
I feel like because it's still
See, and here's the thing though, like I've always felt in my heart of hearts that Malcolm essentially is harmless.
No, I
But
don't.
not anymore.
I don't
Not
think that's
anymore.
true.
Not anymore.
But
he's got a
will-
mean streak.
I will say the people around him mostly do not help. They do
That's
not
true.
help.
It's
And
not
I
real.
think that's a big
He-
part of it. I do think
He's
that
a
is a big
product
part
of his
of it.
environment.
Yeah.
I still kind of think that he might have a disability.
I mean, he definitely does.
I-
You don't
I-
put a baby on.
We're
tape.
learning a little more.
I
and more.
kind of do. Like, I kind of want to say I think he's got some kind of disability. I don't think it's enough to like really affect his day to day situation, but there's something that's not. I mean, it could be trauma related. I don't fucking know, but
I mean, I will say, I am so excited Malcolm is back.
yes,
Like the end of last year, that was it for me.
That was
Like
It was-
2021.
we closed the
Feel
chapter.
did you know that there was a new one yet? Then or no?
No.
You
Oh,
just
so it
sleuthed
really
it.
was in the heart of
Sleuthed.
hearts. He was gone forever.
He was gone. He was
Drifted away.
legitimately gone,
Wow.
and then he
I
was
mean,
back.
folks,
How did you know?
Hope and
What
change.
story was the
Hope
one
and
that you
change.
knew?
Oh, what story was it? I think it was. I saw one that just reeked of him.
Well, I mean,
and then I
Okay.
went into the post history, and it was just all
Mhm.
there.
hearing
I mean,
some
he
of these
seems like-
stories tonight, I was like,
You guys said it
could
so
be.
many times.
at one because even
Yep.
at one point
Right.
we were
Yeah.
like, "Who's the brother from Malcolm in the Middle?" Like,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
and like the
Malcolm
story
Jr.
about like
Yeah.
you know
I feel
the
like
embarrassing
all
way
of
of
us
getting
said it
fired.
at some
Yeah,
point. We were like, "This is so
I
Malcolm."
mean, Malcolm is like such a specific bass player with a specific body odor that you just can't get away from.
Whoa.
Oh
I
man.
dated a
Well,
bass player
folks,
once.
wow, what a show tonight! What a show! Absolutely.
Mhm.
We've got another one coming up next week, don't we?
Yeah.
We do.
Do we have a topic?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What might that topic be?
Am I the jackass? Because as we all know, next week the new Jackass movie comes out.
Oh, we got a cross promotion and didn't even know it. Look at that.
Yeah,
We need to
I
get
didn't
on
know
that
that.
shit. Call up Johnny Knoxville. Like, hey,
Wow.
motherfucker, fuck the Rumble. Be on this show.
Right.
So listen, folks.
My daughter won't believe that it's real, though.
That's
I know, that's true. Be sure that you are subscribed to this channel right here on YouTube. We do this show each and every Thursday night, 10/9 Central. It's the
It's
internet's
usually
favorite
different
game
people, though.
show.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not usually Malcolm.
Not usually Malcolm. A lot of different people rolling in and out. We
This was
tell
a special
all
episode.
sorts
This
of
was a one-man
stories
show.
from the Am I the Asshole subreddit. We do Brainwreck Live. That's each and every Wednesday night, 10/9 Central. We got new episodes of State of Sunshine. We've got a recent video game date night. We're going to have a recap of that here soon, too. I'm going to have some more streaming stuff being put up here in a little while. So
I just
much more
posted a
coming
video
out.
on my channel.
Was that?
I said I just posted a video on my channel.
What's the channel? Hit him with the
Blakely
channel
K.
name. Boom, there you go.
Blakely K Designs.
Blakely K Designs.
Yeah.
Be sure to go like and subscribe on that as well. Leave a comment down below.
A
us know
board game
your
date night.
board game
It's
date
coming
night.
soon.
It's coming.
Boom. Listen, folks, we're trying to grow. We're trying to grow on YouTube. This is the future. Fuck the NFTs. We're bringing it back. Back to this. Content creation. That's what's going to drive us to the future and all the way to Mars.
You don't got to pay for
Fuck-
my JPEGs.
And it's
Fuck
fun.
the dick rockets. You want to be on this rock
Don't
right here.
fuck the.
No, don't
dick-
fuck the dick rockets. But like fuck the dick
Mm.
rockets, but like not,
Those are
don't
words.
fuck them, Amazon and
Right.
shit. But yeah, that's going to do it for us.
Yeah,
So for
was
this
fun.
week, I'm Kevin Graham.
I'm Christy.
I'm Blakely K.
And I'm Jason X.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.